Hi, Mr. Canario. I'm Danielle. I'm a social work intern working in the spinal cord injury department.
Hi, Danielle.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah, and who did you bring with you today?
This is my daughter, Tiffany.
Hi,
and
nice
this
to
is my
meet you.
other daughter, Casey.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too.
So I noticed in your chart that you haven't filled out an advanced directive form. Do you know what that is? Have you guys talked about that at all?
I've been trying to get him to fill one of these out for a long time, but he's really not open to listening to me, so maybe you can make him
Well,
do it.
I'm not really sure what it is.
Okay, so this is a document that would name an agent, so a person, maybe one of your daughters, if that's what you choose, to make healthcare decisions for you in case you weren't able to in the future. So if you become unconscious or you're near death, you would name someone that could make these decisions for you regarding your healthcare.
She's not saying you're near death now. This is just like
Right.
precautionary.
This is just something that, if there is an accident or something that happened, it's just good to have younger people fill them out as well. And you would have it at the VA, as well as we can fax it over to any of the other hospitals that you're affiliated with, and they would have it just in case something would happen.
So do all your patients do you ask them
Yep,
that?
we always ask if they want to fill this out. You don't have to. It's entirely up to you. But if
Because I'm
this is
paranoid talking about that.
And I know that's really, it's really scary to think about stuff like that, but this can help you in case something were to happen so that someone would be able to carry out your wishes for you and know what you want in terms of your healthcare. So is that something that you guys want to do today?
What do you think, girls?
Yeah, I think you really need to do it, Dad.
Does
Okay.
it take long?
No, it's only a few pages. It doesn't take that long. So I don't know if you have other appointments you have today.
You don't have anything to do today, Dad.
You wanna-
Can two people? Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Can two people be elected?
As the agent?
As agent?
Yes, they can. So we have a primary agent and a secondary agent, but we can have it written down. There's a place here we can write stuff down that's not actually on the document, and both of you guys can be called if something were to happen and you need to make those decisions together. So it's entirely up to you, but if you want to do that today, I have some time. We can do it for you and get it in your file and give you guys a copy to take home with you.
Might be better to just get it done.
All right, so you guys want to do that right now then? Okay, so I'm gonna just fill out your information, your name, and your date of birth. So which one of you would like to be technically the primary agent just on this part of the document? So you both can be equally the agent. So I'm just gonna put one of you guys down here first and then the other, and then we'll specify on this part of the document that both of you would like to be called if something were to happen. So
Makes it better.
I just need both of your names and your addresses. So
Do these girls get the directives too? from
yep,
their
I can
doctors?
make. Well, I'm gonna make copies of yours
No,
to
like
give
are
to
we
them.
doing theirs today?
No, we're not gonna do theirs just because we focus on you. This is your appointment today. But if that's something they're interested in, I can definitely let them know information. But they have to go to their primary care physician in order to get that done today. So I'm gonna take your name first, if that's okay.
Casey Canario.
And your address.
282 Middle Street.
All right, thank you. And your full name, please.
It's Tiffany Canario.
And your address.
It's 543 Saxophone Street.
All right. You too.
They're in two different towns though. This one's in Portsmouth and this one's in Musical Land.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Canario. Okay. So the first part right here is regarding life-sustaining treatment. So I'm going to read a couple statements for you and give you the options, and then I'll have you initial next to the option that you would like.
So I have to go over there.
I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Okay, so the first statement is, if I am near death and lack the capacity to make healthcare decisions, I authorize my agent to direct that. So you're going to be authorizing your daughters to direct either one of these statements.
Oh boy.
life-sustaining treatment not be started, or if started, be discontinued. That's the first one. Or if life-sustaining treatment be continued to be given to me. So the first option is giving your daughters power to take you off life-sustaining treatment if you are near death. The other one is you're not giving your agents permission to take you off of that treatment if the doctors decided that's the best possible scenario for you. So the first one gives your agents more power. The second one does not give them power, and life-sustaining treatment would be continuing to be given to you. So which one makes the most sense for you?
I think I'd rather have the first one where the girls can do what's best for me versus just have to deal with keeping me alive if I'm not living.
Right. This is this is near death. So that's the first one you think?
I think so. What do you think?
All right, so I'm going to have you initial the first one.
Do we have to initial this at all, or is just Dad
Nope,
giving
it's
permission?
just him. All right. So the second question asks, whether near death or not, if I become permanently unconscious, I authorize my agent to direct that life-sustaining treatment not be started, or if started, be discontinued, or life-sustaining treatment continue to be given to me. So it's the same two options as before, but it's a different scenario. So this one is if you become permanently unconscious, but it's the same answers as the one we just did.
So are you saying like it'd be a situation where like my brain stops working but my body's still alive?
Right.
Oh, I would say the same thing for that one.
I'm going to have you initial next to that answer right there, please.
B or A?
A is the one that you were talking about. All right. Thank you.
Would you like me to wheel over to the table? Is
No,
that
you're
better?
totally fine unless you would like to wheel over. You're great right where you are. Okay, so the second one that I have to talk about with you is, well, first of all, do you guys know what a DNR means? No. You,
I'll be right back. I'm just going to the bathroom.
No, if the green light's on, it's still fine.
oh, all
I just can't see herself with this, which is nice.
right. Okay. So do you know what a DNR means?
Well, Tiffany called it, what did you call it on the way here? Donuts not for resale?
Yeah, I was just joking with him on the
Okay.
way over.
But you know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, that's
She
fine.
threw me off with that one.
She did. It sounds like it.
I was
Just
saying,
teasing.
just wanted my coffee.
Okay. So
I thought I talked to you about this though. It's so that they won't like bring you back to life. They won't give you CPR if you're really sick. She'll
So
explain it
what if
better,
I'm
I'm sure.
having my dinner and I'm by myself and I choke and you guys are like, no, she's fine or he's fine.
no, this is only if for some reason you're like hospitalized and something's happened, and requesting a DNR would mean that, well, it would give your two daughters power to request the DNR. But this would only happen if for some reason the doctor said that resuscitating you was going to cause more damage to you. So because sometimes your ribs can crack or it can cause infections and stuff. So sometimes it can just be more dangerous to you and prolong the dying process even more. And so sometimes the doctors do request that from your agent. So this would give your agents power. It doesn't mean that you're going to be a DNR today when you leave here. It just means that in the future, you're giving your daughters permission to request that. So if that's something you want, we just have to have you initial it. And if it's not, then that's fine too. So what are you thinking on that one?
Give them permission.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to have you initial next to number 1 right there.
1
Mm-hmm.
under B.
Yep.
You're laughing at
Yes, can be a
Why
very
is that?
tough
I'm not going
process.
anywhere. She's the baby of the room.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
I
step
know.
out for a second.
This is why I think I should really be the one making the decisions because she's so emotional. She's just gonna cry about everything. decision, right, Dad?
I don't even know.
So what's the next part?
Okay.
Still here.
All right, so the second statement says that even if I'm incapacitated and object to treatment, treatment may be given to me or withheld against my objection. This option is intended to grant your agent additional authority if, for example, you have dementia and you try to change the treatment being recommended by your agent and health provider. So it's very wordy and confusing. So this means, they give the example of dementia, but you can also think about it as, say you're in the hospital and you get this infection and you're making your brain a little loopy and you're not thinking clearly. All the doctor wants from you is to give you medication and it's going to clear the infection up and you're able to go home. But you're like, nope, I don't want that treatment. I don't want the medication. This gives them permission, your two daughters, to come in and override that decision. Because if you were thinking clearly, you would have made that decision yourself to take the medication and clear the infection up so you can go home.
That makes sense too.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you never know.
He gets loopy a lot.
Hey.
So if that's something you want to have,
Maybe I want to make her the first person.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
thinking about a different
Yeah.
choice now.
Is it too late to go back?
Nope, never too late.
Do I write on the
Nope,
statement?
right here you're just gonna initial next to number 2 again. All right, so this next part, I can write it down for you if you have other things that you would like to put in regarding your health care that you would like to write down. You don't need to write anything down, it's just there in case you want to. So is there anything extra that you want to write down today regarding your health care?
It's just what she's explaining to you anyway. It doesn't say anything else.
Is it? Do people usually leave it blank?
Yeah, a lot of people do. But if there's anything
Do you guys think
specific
I'm
that you
missing
guys want to write in here, we can.
Well, this isn't like the same as his will, right?
Right.
So this
Are you after my money?
No. You don't
This
have
is-
any money anyway.
I'm true that.
This is only for healthcare purposes. So
Okay.
this isn't the same as a financial power of attorney. That's something entirely different.
Okay.
So that's something you have
Is
to go
there
to an
anything
attorney
like
for.
that would you want to be, like, do you have anything religious that's come up for you that you don't want to be done to you?
I mean, I don't want to be kept alive if I'm not supposed to be. I think when it's my time to go, it's my time to go.
Okay. And that's
And I think that's reflected based on our decisions today, right, kids?
Think so, Pop.
Right, Dad.
yeah, I think that the decisions that you made on that first page reflect that. So that your daughters can take you off of
Because I've heard
treatment.
stories that people are like nothing and just laying there for years, and they're just, I don't want that. I don't want to be a burden on you guys. I just, when it's my time, it's my time.
We can do that.
Don't sound so sure of yourself over there.
You're not a burden, Dad.
All right. So you feel pretty confident in the decisions you made on this first part of the document?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, I'm gonna steal my pen back from you if that's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So now we're just gonna write where you're gonna keep this document. Usually people just keep it in their house. If you have a safe in your house or a file cabinet of some sort, you can keep it there. So is there somewhere safe that you can keep this?
Well, I lose everything.
Well, maybe
so.
if you move to the nursing home, we can have them keep it there at the front.
I am not moving to a nursing home. See, she's after the house.
Yeah, I think Dad should probably stay in his house until it's about
He's
that
a very
time.
ill man.
I knew I shouldn't have. Get me out of here.
All right, sorry, we've gotten off topic here.
Yeah.
So, Dad, where would you like to keep it in your house?
In the gun cabinet? Well, I forget the lock, the code to it, so I think, can I keep it with you, or should I keep it with
Well,
Casey?
we're gonna have a document, a copy of it here, and it will be in your chart at the VA. But usually, people do have a safe
Can you make
deposit
multiple
box.
copies so
Yep.
each of us can have
Yeah.
one?
I
Okay.
will. I
That's
definitely
good.
will. Each of you will have one by the end of this visit. But I wanted directly for you to have somewhere safe that you can put it.
Okay, I can probably put it in. My desk drawer has a lock on it.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm just gonna write that down for you.
Remember, that's where it is.
Right, just so you know where it is, and we're gonna have a copy and we'll know where it is.
And
as
what if
well.
Dad wants to change this? Can he come in and change it with you, and then you can distribute it?
Definitely, yeah. You come in at any time, we can change things for you. And we usually try to check on this every, like year or so and make sure everything is the same and all the information is the same.
Do we have to get this notarized?
Yes, yep, there's a notary that will come in and do that for us. All right, so I'm gonna write down that it'll be in your home, your desk. All right, so our notary is here. Notary. Right here.
Rochelle, I didn't know you were a notary.
She can't be my notary. She's a personal friend.
I'm just gonna have you
Yeah,
sign
that's
at the bottom.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Sign or print?
Sign. Oh, sorry. Nope, you're gonna sign right over here.
My eyes still are good.
Just right there.
Right here?
And we can be his witnesses.
Well, that's why we have the notary, so that you don't even need to do that. And we can't have the agents be the witnesses, so that's why.
I feel like a weight's off my shoulders now.
Now, should we show this to the screen so everybody can sort of see what we filled out there?
All right. So there's another part of this. There's another part of this document. It's called the living will. So
I don't know that.
this basically says that if at any time you have an incurable injury, disease, or illness, and you're near death or permanently unconscious, and two physicians or a nurse practitioner have ruled that sometimes people decide that even though they're in the dying process, they still would like life-sustaining treatment such as nutrition and hydration to be given to them, which in some cases can prolong the dying process, but some people still decide they want both of those things. Is that something that you would like? Nope. Okay. So we don't need to sign that. So all I need you to do is sign on this one. We'll have it notarized.
Which one?
Sign right there. Thank you. So do you guys have any other questions regarding the advanced directive form so far? No?
I
Okay.
heard her say it. I don't need to have you say it too.
Can't hear. I just like to make sure.
I can hear everything. I heard the nursing home comment too.
So I'm gonna make copies for all three of you, and I'm also gonna put this in your record. And if for some reason you need us to send it to a different hospital, we'll get a release form and send it over to them as well. So I also have some information for you guys if you want just, some basic information about advanced directives and your rights and different planning guides. So I'm just gonna give these to you as resources just in case you have any questions that you decide when you get home.
You're not gonna let Dad look at it? He's the person here.
I'm just making sure that we got everything. Seems like we do.
All right. So something I heard you guys talk about is maybe some nursing home care, and I know that's something that's really a tough decision.
We probably should listen, just,
Yeah, I know it's really tough. I know that can be.
Why do I need a nursing home? I don't need a nursing home.
Well, I talked to the doctor. I know you've been, really struggling with. You had some falls in the past, and you're having a little bit of difficulty doing some basic daily living activities. So this is something I just wanted to talk about with you today. You don't need to make any decisions, but I did want to give you some information regarding nursing home care. You are 100% service connected here at the VA, so if you did decide that you wanted to go into a nursing home, you could stay up. We can do an application, and there's a nursing home right upstairs here at the VA, or if there's some place that's going to be closer for home. I know you guys live in the Portsmouth area, and we do have a nursing home there as well. So you guys can look into that and we can start applications. But this is something that's totally up to you, and I just wanted to give you the information today.
I can tell you right now to know that house I have, I built with my own hands, and I'm staying I'm happy there and that's where I die, then I'm happy. But I don't want to be unhappy in another place.
God, what if you fall again?
And someone come pick me up. I'll be
You
fine.
should at least take some type of precautions at home, like maybe get you one of those buttons or
Fine.
bracelets or
I'll do
something.
that, but I ain't going to nursing home yet.
And that's okay. So I know you
You
have.
should just move in with him. It's not like you have somebody really that you're dealing with at home.
You are mean today. I guess our lunch plans are canceled.
I think that this is it's good to be proactive and to do some research. And just because you get this information doesn't mean you have to go in. You might change your mind down the road, though. You never know. Just keep your mind open, Dad.
Well, I don't.
And that's fine. And something else that we can also talk about is that you do have a home health aide that you're getting. I'm hoping that that's going well.
Yeah,
We need
love
like
her.
another
Okay.
one or something. That lady.
So maybe
I
for
like
right
her.
now, would you like us to increase your hours? That's also something we could do. So you have her coming, I think, in an hour in the morning, an hour at night. So maybe we can do 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night, Monday through Friday, if that's something that you're interested in. Just to have more precautions so
Yeah,
that someone's coming in and helping you get dressed. And
That's what I need help in. Mostly.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm fine.
Mhm. All right, so why don't I will do the consult for that, and we'll get that going for you for now. And if anything changes, you guys, I will give you my card, and and you guys can call me with any concerns.
Thanks. You've really given me a lot of nice things to think about.
You're welcome. She's just doing her job, Dad. Quit being a crab apple.
Do you guys have any other concerns today?
Nope. I don't think so.
I think you pretty much covered it. I appreciate how nice you were to Dad during these topics. He kind of struggles with them.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough topic to think about. So if you guys want to go home and talk about it as a family, and I'm here 3 days a week, and my supervisor's here, and we can help you with anything that you need. So just let us know, okay? I'm gonna go and make these copies for you, and I will see you probably in a few weeks when you come back for your next doctor's appointment. Okay?
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks.
Nice to meet all of you guys.
Nice to meet you too, Danielle. Danielle. Nice to meet you.
The eldest is